Baden-Wurtemberg is one of the 16 states of Germany, located in the southwestern part of the country to the east of the Upper Rhine. It is the third largest of Germany's 16 states in terms of both area and population, with an area of 35,742 square kilometers and 10.7 million inhabitants. The state capital is Stuttgart, which is also the state's largest city and one of the most important cities in Germany. The sobriquet La currency Ndle is sometimes used as a synonym for the Swabian part of Baden-Wurtemberg. History. The area used to be covered by the historical state of Baden, the former Prussian Hohenzollern, and Bade-Wurtemberg, part of the region of Swabia. In the 1st century AD, Bade-Wurtemberg was occupied by the Romans, who defended their position there by constructing a limes. Early on in the 3rd century, the Alemanni drove the Romans beyond the Rhine and the Danube, but in their turn they succumbed to the Franks under Clovis I, the decisive battle taking place in 496. It later became part of the Holy Roman Empire. After World War II, Allied forces established 3 federal states, Bade-Wurtemberg Hohenzollern, Baden, and Bade-Wurtemberg Baden. In 1949, these 3 states became founding members of the Federal Republic of Germany. Article 118 of the new German Constitution, however, had already prepared a procedure for those states to merge. After a referendum held on December 16, 1951, Bade-Wurtemberg Baden, Bade-Wurtemberg Hohenzollern and Baden voted in favor of a merger. Baden-Wurtemberg officially became a state on April 25, 1952. Geography. Baden-Wurtemberg shares borders with France, Switzerland and the states of Rhineland-Palatinate, Hesse and Bavaria. Most of the major cities of Baden-Wurtemberg straddle the banks of the Neckar River, which runs downstream through the state first past Bingen, then Stuttgart, Heilbronn, Heidelberg, and Mannheim. The Rhine forms the western border as well as large portions of the southern border. The Black Forest, the main mountain range of the state, rises east of the Rhine Valley. The high plateau of the Swabian Alb, between the Neckar, the Black Forest and the Danube, is an important European watershed. Baden-Wurtemberg shares Lake Constance with Switzerland and it shares the foothills of the Alps with Bavaria and the Austrian Vorarlberg. The Danube River has its source in Baden-Wurtemberg near the town of Donaueschingen, in a place called Furtwangen in the Black Forest. Fellberg is a mountain located in the northern Black Forest. The mountain is 565.2 meters above sea level. Government, administration. Baden-Wurtemberg is divided into 35 districts and 9 independent cities, both grouped into the 4 administrative districts of Freiburg, Karlsruhe, Stuttgart, and Bingen. Map. Furthermore, there are 9 independent cities, which do not belong to any district. Politics. The state parliament of Baden-Wurtemberg is the Landtag. The politics of Baden-Wurtemberg have traditionally been dominated by the conservative Christian Democratic Union of Germany, who until 2011 had led all but one government since the establishment of the state in 1952. In the Landtag elections held on March 27, 2011, voters replaced the Christian Democrats and center-right Free Democrats coalition by a Greens-led alliance with the Social Democrats, which secured a 4-seat majority in the state parliament. From 1992 to 2001, the anti-immigration Republicans Party held seats in the Landtag. Other state institutions. The Baden-Wurtemberg General Auditing Office acts as an independent body to monitor the correct use of public funds by public offices. Economy. Although Baden-Wurtemberg has relatively few natural resources compared to other regions of Germany, the state is among the most prosperous and wealthiest regions in Europe with a generally low unemployment rate historically. A number of well-known enterprises are headquartered in the state, for example Daimler AG, Porsche, Robert Bosch GmbH, Carl Zeiss AG, and SAP AG. In spite of this, Baden-Wurtemberg's economy is dominated by small and medium-sized enterprises. Although poor in workable natural resources and still rural in many areas, the region is heavily industrialized. In 2003, there were almost 8,800 manufacturing enterprises with more than 20 employees, but only 384 with more than 500. The latter category accounts for 43% of the 1.2 million persons employed in industry. The Mittelstand or mid-sized company is the backbone of the Baden-Wurtemberg economy. Medium-sized businesses and a tradition of branching out into different industrial sectors have ensured specialization over a wide range. A fifth of the old Federal Republic's industrial gross value added is generated by Baden-Wurtemberg. Turnover for manufacturing in 2003 exceeded 240,000 million, 43% of which came from exports. The region depends to some extent on global economic developments, though the great adaptability of the region's economy has generally helped it through crises. Half of the employees in the manufacturing industry are in mechanical and electrical engineering and automobile construction. This is also where the largest enterprises are to be found. The importance of the precision mechanics industry also extends beyond the region's borders, as does that of the optical, clock-making, toy, metallurgy and electronics industries. The textile industry, which formerly dominated much of the region, has now all but disappeared from Baden-Wurtemberg. Research and development is funded jointly by the state and industry. In 2001, more than a fifth of the 100,000 or so persons working in R&D in Germany were located in Baden-Wurtemberg, most of them in the Stuttgart area. Baden-Wurtemberg is also one of the 4 motors for Europe. A study performed in 2007 by the PR Campaign Initiative for New Social Market Economy and the trade newspaper Wirtschaftswoche awarded Baden-Wurtemberg for being the economically most successful and most dynamic state among the 16 states. Tourism: Baden-Wurtemberg is a popular holiday destination. Main sites include the capital and biggest city, Stuttgart, modern and historic at the same time, with its urban architecture and atmosphere, its castles, its museums as well as a rich cultural program and mineral spring baths in Stuttgart Bad Cannstatt. It is the only major city in Germany with vineyards and an urban territory. The residential towns of Ludwigsburg and Karlsruhe, the spas and casino of luxurious Baden-Baden, the medieval architecture of Ulm, the vibrant, young, but traditional university towns of Heidelberg and Bade-Wurtemberg with their old castles looking out above the river Neckar, are popular smaller towns. Sites of former monasteries such as the ones on Reichenau Island and at Mühlbrunn as well as Bebenhausen Abbey are to be found. Baden-Wurtemberg also boasts rich old free imperial cities such as Biberach, Esslingen am Neckar, Heilbronn, Ravensburg, Reutlingen and Schwerin Hall, as well as the southernmost and sunniest city of Germany, Freiburg, close to Alsace and Switzerland, being an ideal base for exploring the heights of the nearby Black Forest with its traditional villages and the surrounding wine country of the Rhine Valley of South Baden. The countryside of the lush Upper Neckar Valley, and the pristine Danube Valley Swabian Alb, as well as the largely pristine Swabian Forest, the Rhine Valley and Lake Constance, where all kinds of water sports are popular, with the former imperial, today border town of Konstanz, the Neolithic and Bronze Age village at Untitled, the flower island of Mainau, and the hometown of the Zeppelin, Friedrichshafen AO, are especially popular for outdoor activities in the summer months. In spring and autumn, beer festivals are taking place at the Cannstatter Wiesen in Stuttgart. The one in the autumn, the Cannstatter Volksfest, is the second biggest such festival in the world after the Munich Oktoberfest. In late November-early December, Christmas markets are a tourist magnet in all major towns, with the biggest one in Stuttgart, lasting for the 3 weeks prior to Christmas. The Bertha-Benz Memorial Route is a 194 km signposted scenic route from Mannheim via Heidelberg and Islach to Pforzheim and back, which follows the route of the world's first long-distance journey by automobile which Bertha-Benz undertook in August 1888. Companies owned by Baden-Wurtemberg, education. Baden-Wurtemberg is home to some of the oldest, most renowned and prestigious universities in Germany, such as the universities of Heidelberg, Freiburg and Bade-Wurtemberg. It also contains 3 of the 11 German excellence universities. Other university towns are Mannheim and Ulm. Furthermore, 2 universities are located in the state capital Stuttgart, the University of Hohenheim and the University of Stuttgart. Ludwigsburg is home to the renowned National Film School Film Academy Baden-Wurtemberg. The private international university in Germany is situated in Bruchsal. There is another private university, located in Friedrichshafen, Zeppelin University. Furthermore, there are more than a dozen Fachhochschulen, that is, universities of applied sciences, as well as Pädagogische Hochschulen, that is, teacher training colleges, and other institutions of tertiary education in Baden-Wurtemberg. Pforzheim University is one of the oldest Fachhochschulen in Germany, which is renowned and highly ranked for its engineering and MBA programs. The state has the highest density of academic institutions of any territorial state in Germany. Dialects. 2 dialect groups of German are spoken in Baden-Wurtemberg in various variants, Alemannic and Franconian dialects. In central and southern Bade-Wurtemberg, the Alemannic dialect of Swabian is spoken. In South Baden, the local dialects are Low Alemannic and High Alemannic. In the northern part of Baden, that is, the former Kurpfalz with the former capitals of Heidelberg and Mannheim, the idiom is Rhine-Franconian, while in the northeast East Franconian is spoken. The same or similar Alemannic dialects are also spoken in the neighboring regions, especially in Bavarian Swabia, Alsace, German-speaking Switzerland and the Austrian Vorarlberg, while the other Franconian dialects range from the Netherlands over the Rhineland, Lorraine and Hesse up to northern Bavaria Franconia. A variant of the Alemannic German of Baden developed into the Colonia-Tovar dialect, spoken by descendants of immigrants from Baden who went to Venezuela in 1843. Demographics. The population of Baden-Wurtemberg is 10,486,660, of which 5,354,105 are female and 5,132,555 are male. In 2006, the birth rate was 8.61 per 1,000, lower than that of 8.80 per 1,000 in 2005. The death rate decreased from 8.80 per 1,000 in 2005 to 8.60 per 1,000 in 2006. In 2008, nearly 14.87% of the population under the age of 15, fell from 15.13% over a previous year. The proportion of people aged 65 and over rose from 18.72% to 18.99%. Correspondingly, the median age of the population fell from 66.15 to 66.14 over the same period. The ratio of people aged under 15 and aged 65 and over to the population of working age, the overall dependency ratio is 512 per 1,000 in 2008. As of 2014, 9,355,239 of the population hold German citizenship, 1,131,421 are foreigners. Religion. Northern and most of central Bade-Wurtemberg has been traditionally Lutheran or Euro-Protestant since the Reformation that was adopted there in 1534. The former electorate of the Palatinate with its capital Heidelberg was shaped by Calvinism before being integrated into Baden. Upper Swabia, and the Upper Neckar Valley up to the bishop seat of Rottenburg and southern Baden have traditionally been bastions of Catholicism. See also Baden. For the pre-19th century state, the Baden State Theatre at Karlsruhe, historical Wappen, Four Motors of Europe, Grand Duchy of Baden, for the state that existed from 1808 to 1918, History of Baden, List of places in Baden-Wurtemberg, Rulers of Baden, for a list of sovereigns and presidents, Minister-President of Baden-Wurtemberg, Origin of the coats of arms of German federal states, Republic of Baden, for the state that existed from 1918 to 1945, Satzupper Stuttgart, Bade-Wurtemberg and History of Bade-Wurtemberg, footnotes. References. External links, official website, Baden-Wurtemberg at DMOZ, geographic data related to Baden-Wurtemberg at OpenStreetMap.